So yeah, about that Ifta. Got the stick. It's a little bit better. Um, Basically, yeah, I was just starting the authority during that time, and figure I get my exercise and walking while I'm chatting with you guys. But had just started the authority during that time, so that first period, so I didn't have to do the second part of it. The first part of it, but on the second half, I have to do. Funny thing is, when you're dealing with IFTA, this is why it's good also to have a really good ELD provider that provides IFTA services. So if you guys didn't know about that ELD had anything to do with IFTA, well, you probably wouldn't if you are leased on, because most of the carriers take care of IFTA for you. But they get that information they need from a couple different sources. So basically what they do is they use the fuel cards and look at where you fueled up and see, the states that you fueled in. But you also need to know the miles that you ran in those states to accurately provide the right IFTA information. So the other part of that is what they do is they use your ELD, because they can use your ELD to see where you've been and the miles that you ran in the appropriate states, and they match those with your fuel receipts to determine how many gallons of fuel you bought in that state and the miles you ran in that state, which determines how much fuel that you're gonna need for that particular state that you are filing the IFTA for. Sounds a little bit confusing, but once you do it a few times, it's next to nothing. But with the ELD providers, you can actually log into the dashboard of your ELD and simply hit IFTA, and it will give you all the miles right there. It'll give you all your miles and all the states and everything right there, like almost on a spreadsheet. So you don't have to be hunting around looking through the ELD trying to figure out where you went during that 3-month quarter or whatever it is. The other thing is, once you have that information, it's just a matter of matching up your fuel to that. In my case, all I have to do is just pull my fuel bills for the last quarter, which I get those email from me from Pilot, and they give me my breakdown of all my fuel and where I fueled up during that quarter. So once I have that, it's just a matter of plugging it in online on the IFTA website for the state and filing it. And then once you plug everything in, you'll see what you'll actually owe for IFTA. So yeah, you definitely got to put some work in. It ain't for the faint of heart, being on your own, I can tell you that. But nonetheless, the little bit of effort that I got to put in for being on my own, I'm not complaining by any means. So, with that being said, that's pretty much how you fuel up your IFTA. Fill out your IFTA, fuel up your IFTA. Listen to me. Still early, so don't hold it against me. Man, don't even seem like I walked that far, man. Just that short little distance. Hang on. Truck's way down there. So is the trailer. We got up here quick. Yeah. So, had to pick up my water. next week, like I said, I'm looking to go into the Midwest. Uh, Unless I find something really, really tempting that brings me back to staying on the Southwest or East, then I'm gonna go ahead up to that Midwest and see if I can find some good money loads. Because I did see some last week, and man, I should have probably jumped on it, but I had things I needed to get done this week, you know, that I had to be back for. In fact, I got to get the bus out of the shop. Hopefully, they'll be done with my generator that I'm getting installed in there. Hopefully, they'll be done with that. I'm supposed to take it, actually go up there tomorrow and take care of that. But if it hadn't have been for me having to go and do that, I probably would have went out this week to the Midwest. But planning to go there. Like I said, I got big numbers I'm trying to hit, and if I can hit those numbers, I'll be happy. Like I said, I might have to stay out a little bit longer, but that's what you do, you know, when you're building and you're trying to put things together. That is what you do, and that's a part of the grind. But y'all know I don't mind rolling either, so I like traveling and seeing other places and things like that anyway, and I like it out in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason to be hovering around home or hovering around the house. You know, I've never been that kind of a driver anyway. A lot of guys don't like to do that. They don't like to roll, but you know, I like to roll when I want to roll, and then I like to be home when I want to be home, or regional when I want to be regional. So, you know, I'm not really confined to just being stuck at a particular region. You know, I go where the money is. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. I've been biking, man. I've been getting my bike out and biking, and boy, look at here. I used to bike back in the day, but I used to take the bike with me on the truck. But then when I got my new truck, I couldn't figure out how to mount it and where I wanted to mount it. And the funny thing is, the truck I have now has more room on the back, but with the APU fan being up there, and it's just a different design. I know there's a way to do it. I just haven't put a whole lot of effort into trying to get it done. So I want to get the bike back on there and get back riding, man. Because it felt good, man. It really felt good. I had rode about, believe it or not, man, I did like 14 miles, you know what I mean, on the bike since I had been home on my little vacation I took last month. And I want to keep riding, so I don't want to get out of the habit of not riding anymore. Because, you know, we got to stay fit, man. It's part of being healthy out here on the road. But I'm going to leave you guys with that. They are still unloading the trailer. I know it's going to be a little while. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to be headed back home. And then I'll be off probably until Wednesday, Thursday. Definitely Wednesday, we're going to go get those airbags, put those airbags on the truck. Because like I said, I'll get put out of service for that, and I don't want to deal with that because the air leak is kind of, you clearly hear it audible now, so I don't want to deal with that. But we'll catch up. It's your boy QDZ Double Easy. Another episode all about semis. How about you, droppers? Well, I got the airbags, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get these taken care of this week. So we'll see how this play out. But yeah. Yep.